Okay, let's get streaming, and let's get this stuff down in the background. Okay, let's bring this up. One. That's a screenshot. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. So at the moment we've got a city into profitability. Profitability. Okay. As you can see, we're pulling in 11k. I just realised I was on an infinite money mod there, but what I tend to do is build a lot of residential business stuff, and I'm in profitability, and I try to keep everything tight and very tight. And then, as at the moment, we're making 11k a month, but I can't save it because I've got the model. But anyway, well, I didn't realise I started the game like that because it's basically a fresh install on my 5800 X3D. I'm thinking originally the plan was I was gonna put the 5800 X3D CPU into my old AMD system, which is running a 2600, and the PC store that I usually go to, Umart, basically said, yeah, no dramas. And I said, I'll pay you guys to put the new fan on, install the CPU, I've updated the BIOS, happy days. They said, oh, yeah, no dramas. It's going to take 7 to 10 working days, maybe more. You have to give us your full PC. And I went, so I've got to be without my computer for 2.5, potentially 3 weeks. And I said, yeah. And I went, yeah, it's not going to happen. So in the end, I just decided to build a new system. Now, looking on it, seeing how I've got a new motherboard, new CPU case, which I'll put up on my channel soon. I've taken a few pictures. But the issue is I probably should have gone with it. I should have swapped to Intel and gone with a 13600K. Because it was about... This CPU in Australia, the 5800 X3D, is $549 Aussie for the CPU. Whatever you want to pay for a good cooler. And the Intel chip, the 13600K, was $485, and the motherboard was about the same either way. So I could have saved potentially enough and got the same cooler and got probably better overall performance, because the 13600K is very good at gaming, very good at productivity, has a built-in, what do you call it? Integrated graphics inside it. I just like the option, just in case your graphics card shits itself, you can just plug it in, whereas the 5800 doesn't. But as they say, beggars cannot be choosers. Mistakes were made, but I'm happy with the performance. I still got my backup system, and we will go forward from there. So normally I don't really pay much. I haven't bothered to go use all this. I'll just make sure everyone's... So power's okay. Water is okay. We've got... Hang on. Landfill. Garbage production. Oh. Alright, so we're above that. That's fine. Education. We're pretty over-educated here. We've got... capacity at our school, elementary schools, at 2,400. High school is 400. Well, let's make it 4,300. University, yeah, and yeah, we've got a few public libraries. But I know the reason I put the public libraries in is they were massively increasing the land view. I just saw when I put a public library in near an area, it just went ding-a-ling-ling-ling all the way up. So. Yeah, crazy. Just bear with me here. I just want to make sure that this is all streaming well. And you can hear me all the way up. So, yeah, crazy. Alrighty, we are rocking and rolling. I just want to check how the system... I think I'm using... I just want to see what I'm streaming with, whether it's the CPU or the graphics card. It's the CPU. I'm getting the CPU, which is sitting at 17%. Okay, usage. So that's fine. All right, so public libraries, that increase my value. People happiness. Yeah, I'm not surprised everyone's pretty... Oh, industry's fairly happy. Offices are reasonably happy. Commerce, residential are very happy people. Healthcare. Okay, we're probably over death care. This seems to be a bug in this game. It really pisses me off. I put in probably way too many childcare centres, right? But the idea, I was trying to boost the kids, the birth rate, and elderly care. We got 3. Oh, jeez, right. And there's that many seniors. And the idea is, I was starting to build too much heavy residential because you need this low density residential, is my understanding, because heavy residential produces or has a lot of adults, 20s, 30s, living in these places and elderly, and we'll find out in a second. And then in the suburbs, in the housing, you tend to got families, and this is where your people come from. Your families are your lifeblood, and we'll find that out in a second when we go to demographics. I think commercial levels. Yeah, that's ticking along. Yeah. Okay. Pollution. Noise pollution. Okay. Oh, hang on. That's wind. What the fuck? What the hell did I click on? Wind. Sorry. Traffic. Yeah, we'll come back to traffic because we'll probably need to... Oh, this is pollution. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. The garbage dump is actually polluting. Okay, I didn't realise that. Okay, so noise. How's the noise? That's right down the end, so that's fine. We'll back that off with things. We've got the highway at super high speed, and we've got the heavy commercial zone. Okay, and that's pretty low in this area, but this road is getting heavily used, so obviously we can see people through here. This is all heavy here, heavy industry. Yeah, that's fine. Fire coverage. Looks like we could probably do better in some areas. Okay, crime. Crime is low. We don't have any public transport. We don't need public transport. Importing, exporting goods. Yeah. We'll come back to populations, land values. Yeah, we know that's very high. So we've got quite a high wealthy natural resources. Yeah, there's plenty around us. Okay, so let's go back to our demographics. See if this game makes me a liar. So we've got this is some of our high residential. So mostly adults are in a high residential with some families and a few seniors. So there are some families, actually mostly families in the high residential. These are the high residential over here, but mostly adults. I think it's maybe 50-50. It's quite close. There's a lot of pensioners or seniors in the burbs. Adults and families. Okay. Mostly families out here. All right. You're making me a bit of a liar. Let's look at our traffic problems. Okay. I know this is getting heavily transverse because I've literally created this come off the high, then I've created a high-speed highway through the river to wrap around because I was trying to reduce this here because this is pretty tight. And then this is a major sort of roundabout, which I knew was the hub of the city, which is going to have some issues. And here we've got some... We need to probably increase the size of this road here and this road here. So let's fix that up. Let's just check the speeds of these roads first. Speed is 100. So is that a... No, it's not. Okay. Let's not muck around. Let's just put it in a 4-line one-way. I don't know if that was 2 or 3, but we're going to increase it. Okay, and then we'll put the speed back up to 100. Speed 100 miles an hour. It's an American... Oh no, it's kilometres. All right, beautiful. That's 100, 60, 90. Actually, what speed is that? Let's put that to 90. That's 90. That 90 there. Oh. Let's put that to 140. I mustn't have saved it. Okay. Beautiful. Now where was the... What time have we got? Where was the other issue we saw with traffic here? Okay. This issue here. Okay. So this bend here. So let's turn that off. I just want to check the speed. So I installed that at pray. Yeah, put it up to 140 all the way through. Okay. Question is that a 4-lane highway already? It is. Hang on. Oh, there's traffic jams here. Have we got a... Let's fix this up here. Turning. Let's just go straight. Forget turn right. Turn right. Straight. Let's just try that. If that helps us there. They're all going through. And that's allowing us to turn left. We don't want to... That's... No, we just want one option here. Let's take that away. Let's take that option to turn. If you're going here, you're going right. You're going right here. And it seems to be the traffic is backing up back here. So let's just... Why are you having dilemmas? Okay. Can I make it even bigger? It's a 6-lane highway. Go to... It's bus lane. 6. I thought I had an 8-lane option. I was just up here. 6 lane. 4-lane highway. Okay. So 3 in, 3 out. The solution might be just to do this. We'll see how this plays out. We will do that, and we'll convert it into that. And now we've got... Like, who has traffic lights in a city? Like, that's so crazy. Okay, that might have caused more of a problem than I thought. Let's just do that. See if that helps resolve the issue. See if that change... Potentially I probably should put a roundabout in. And maybe we give the option here to go right as well. Maybe that'll alleviate some of the congestion that is in that spot. So we are, population's growing, we're making nearly 9,000 whatever buckaroos per whatever. fix that congestion? Have we achieved that? That is the question. Seem to have the same issue because everyone's wanting to. Maybe it'll force the traffic to go elsewhere. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try that. Let's see where the traffic gets forced. And what we'll do is we'll turn options, turn gameplay, night and day off. Okay, put day back on. Get traffic to go in and out. Okay, we've got more flow happening here. Because there are other ways to come in and out if people need to. Okay, so that's flying. Because literally all these guys are zooming in off the highway. Okay, so going south, we've still got a bit of congestion here. Because everyone is trying to ram their way in. Trying to convert 8 lanes into 4. Yeah. Don't think that's really doable. Let's just try that. Off. What's the speed? I think the speed's changed. Okay, we have 140. Okay. Let me just check the speed of this. Yeah, it's good eye, AI. Show me what you can really do. Just check the traffic congestion again. You're seeing the double up over there. That's pretty much. Oh, so we probably forced the traffic to go faster down here now. Okay, you fix it in one spot and it becomes a bigger issue in another. But these are the things you create when you create a shortcut. But what we can do is we can force the traffic to come around and come through this back way. So we may just do that. We're just gonna do that. We'll cut the highway there, and we'll cut the highway there. So we'll just let all those cars vanish. And we'll force the traffic to come down here because there literally is 2 ways to come in. You can wrap around, you go around this major highways, stuff there. And what I'll do is I'll actually get rid of that fully. Got a bit of a bend there that we probably don't want to have. And what we'll do is we'll actually fix that up with a highway. What is that? Is that two? It's a 2-laner? 2-laner with going which direction? The same direction. Okay, let's do that. And let's just okay, and let's just fix the speed up because I believe I pumped the speed right up. I don't know if this causes traffic jams or whatever, but hey. The idea is it's meant to be a high-speed route across the river. At the moment, I'm not sure I'm using anything that's going to come down that river. But anyway, and let's go back to traffic issues. So that's reduced, and I'm hoping it's peak traffic down the bottom here. Okay. So these traffic things, you can just get caught up. You fix it in one spot, then it becomes another issue in other spots. Now this bridge, what's this bridge? This bridge needs to be bigger. Okay, this bridge needs to be bigger. Let's make it a 6-lane bridge. Let's do that. Do that. And we do that. Okay. 3 lanes coming in, 3 lanes going out. We've probably still got traffic. Yeah, we've probably got more traffic here. Traffic's flowing in, traffic flow. Yep. So that's peaked a bit heavier. So that's gotten heavier. What we'll do, highway. So 2 lanes. I can't make that bigger without causing dramas. Okay. Or can I? Traction. 2 lanes in the same direction. Is that small enough? No. Yeah. We'll tweak with that later. Getting ready to raid in about an hour, so I'm just trying to tweak the city. We're making some good coin. Sort of, I like to see my residential, commercial, and office/industry needs on par with each other. Why are you complaining about noise in your area? Okay. Yeah. There's a bit of noise. Got a park there. But I can see my cities tend to be functional rather than like beautifully designed. I'm no city planner, but this is why we play this game. To become the shitty planner. Around, right, okay, yeah, I'm sort of happy with that at the moment. That's structurally city. It's a bit brutal. We've got some industry on a train line, gears going out. We've got another train service, transport train service here coming in, another transport train service going out. For whatever reason, I've never seemed to get trains to really bring me tons of people, whereas the what do you call it, underground subway systems, metro, seem to work very well for transporting people. For me, anyway. Maybe it's the way I design my towns and cities and stuff. Oh, we've got to publish an 18,000. I know that's probably like a 50,000 normal city to a degree. Okay. Alrighty, so we are trucking along. Just see if there's any major demands from the people. How's the happiness? Fairly. See, I fixed one area and then I created, and it comes an issue in another. So, you know, it is what it is. Because you force traffic out in another way and then it becomes, and so you may end up be chasing your tails. Or you create, sometimes it's like here in Australia, 20 years ago, we built the M1. They expanded the M1 highway between the cities of Brisbane, which is the capital of Queensland, and the Gold Coast, which is a big tourist mecca. It's a very beautiful place. Eventually, I see Brisbane and the Gold Coast basically merging as one city. Oh, my traffic flow is only 70%. Wow. Normally I'm around 88, but I haven't got buses. Oh, this is why. This is a nightmare over here. Okay. Can I work on that at all? Oh, I can too. Okay. Okay. We may come back to that. But yeah, so one of the road engineers from the United States came out and said, look, you just completed this 4-lane or 6-lane highway from the Brisbane CBD out towards the Gold Coast, and it narrows down, and it cost over $1 billion or something back 20 odd years ago. And it said, as soon as you completed it, you need to expand it now, because what it's done is by trying to meet the demand and over meet the demand on that particular highway between Brisbane and the Gold Coast, because a lot of people live in Brisbane and commute to the Gold Coast for work, or live in the Gold Coast because it's beautiful, commute to Brisbane for work, and they were doing it in about an hour to 45 minutes to 90-minute drive. By increasing the road and everything like that, and making it bigger, better and faster, they created more demand. So the road engineer basically from the state said, as soon as you've completed this, you might as well just take a breather, put your hand back in your pockets, and now expand it up to 8 lanes or whatever, because you're just going to get more traffic. And what he was saying is, it's great for him and his business, but he's saying, look, make it functional, but implement it with a lot more public transport, because everyone's going to, if it's convenient, it's easier to drive, people are going to jump in the car and drive because it's convenient. You can't, even if it's a little bit dearer than taking public transport, it's just convenient jumping in your own car, go when you want to go, come when you want to come, not have to wait for public transport, no matter how good, clean, or what efficient it is. You just don't want to be standing around people, especially nowadays with COVID that's kicked in. But that's a million years later. But anyway, I ain't no expert. That's my little town. Principle is I'm going for small residential for babies, families. This is my lifeblood. Put in education, pump in offices, pump in high commercial, and then we will probably pump it up from there and probably do farms and things. Because this I haven't really played on this map at all. But yeah, we're steady earning money, and yeah, can't complain. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. I will be off-roading in Wrath Classic in Ulduar, trying to finish off the last 5 or 6 bosses on hard mode, and I may or may not stream that, so I'll come back to you. Anyway, hasta la vista. I'll be back.